Hello everyone. I'm Neha Patil. Welcome you all in today's session. Today we'll see another variation of the linear queue, that is the DQ, or we can say double-ended queue. So DQ is the short form of the double-ended queue. It is again a linear list in which insertion and deletion we can do from both the ends. That's why the name is given like the double-ended queue. Elements we can insert and delete from the rear end also and from the front end also. So this is the double-ended queue I have shown here. So if you are able to see at the front end also I have shown the insertion and the deletion arrows. Similarly, at the rear end also we can do the insertion and the deletion. So while implementing the insert operation, actually, in case of the double-ended queue, we can total implement 4 operations. Like in the linear queue, we can implement only 2 operations, insert from the rear and the delete from the front. But here, in case of the double-ended queue, we can implement 2 insert operations and 2 delete operations. So first we'll see that is the insert operation in the beginning of the DQ, that means insertion from the front end. So if we want to do the insertion from the front end, then first we have to check whether your front index is there. If it is at the -1 position, then we can do the insertion from the front end. But if it is at the 0th position, then we cannot insert from the front end. So if it is not at the 0th position, then accept the element from the user. Then F minus minus we have to do here. That means we have to decrement the front index first, and then to that front index we can insert the item like the A of F is equal to X here. A is nothing but suppose you are the array name is there. This is the front index. So to this front index, then we can insert the element here. But for this first we have to do like here the F minus minus here. That means front end first we have to decrement and then we can insert the element in that position. Then this is the normal insert operation from the rear end. So the code is exactly similar to like the insertion from the rear end in case of the linear queue. Accept the element from the user, increment the rear end. If the front is equal to -1, then front also we have to increment, and A of rear is equal to X here. That means then in that rear position we can insert the element here. So this is exactly similar to the linear queue operation, that is the insert operation. Then in case of the deletion also, now we can implement 2 operations, delete from the front end and delete from the rear end. So this is delete front, which is again exactly similar to the delete operation of the linear queue. What we have to do here, whatever the element present at the front end, that we have to take out in another variable. We have to print that element, and then front we have to increment here. That is F plus plus there. So this same operation is there. Now delete operation from the rear end here. If we want to delete the element from the rear end here, then how we can do here? So here what we can do here, first we have to check whether the queue is empty or not. If the queue is not empty, then take out the element present at the rear end now. As we are applying here the delete from the rear end, so whatever with the rear end element is there, that we have to take out in some variable. We have to print that element as a deleted there, and that rear index we have to decrement here. That is the R minus minus. So this is very important. After deleting the element from the rear end, we have to decrement that rear end. That is the R minus minus here we have to do here. And now we'll see the variations of the DQ here. Actually, there are the 2 variants of the DQ. One is nothing but the input restricted DQ. So here input restricted DQ is nothing but what? It allows insertion of elements at one end only, but deletion can be done at the both ends there. So this is called like the input restricted DQ. Insertion is only from the rear end, but deletion we can do from the front end also and the rear end also there. This is called like the input restricted DQ. So on this input restricted DQ, total 3 operations we can implement: insert from the rear, delete from the rear, and delete from the front here. Operations are exactly similar to the double-ended queue there. Second a type of the DQ is nothing but the output restricted DQ. So as the name indicates here, the output restricted DQ here, so it allows deletion of elements at one end only, and that end is nothing but the front end, obviously here, but insertion can be done at both the ends here. So if you are able to see here, here also insertion is shown at the front end, and at the rear end also insertion is shown, but deletion is only possible from the front end here. So in case of the output restricted DQ, we can again apply the three operations here: insert from the front, insert from the rear, and delete from the front only. So this is called the another variation, that is the output restricted DQ. So implementation is again similar to the queue here. The only difference is that here in input restricted queue, function for insertion in the beginning is not needed, whereas in output restricted queue, function for deletion in the beginning is not required. So this is overall about the DQ. So in this video, what we have seen here, we have seen what is meant by the double-ended queue, what operations we can apply on the double-ended queue, then what are the variations of the double-ended queue that we have seen. So hope you understood this concept. So thank you very much for watching this video.